Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, and welcome back to Kopish. You know what time it is? It is the summer daily news show, and it is Tuesday, the 6th of July. And obviously, we've got the Euros today. You've got Italy versus Spain in the semi-finals of the obviously Euro 2020, or should we call it Euro 2021? I don't even know what to call it. You know, I'm saying it's a year later than that, but still, it's giving us a good tournament. But this is obviously Liverpool news, people, and there's only one place to start. And today, I want to start with an Italian who's actually playing tonight, who scored an amazing goal for Italy against Turkey, and that will be, that's right, people, Lorenzo Insigne. Now, this morning, or should I say last night, whatever you want to say, last night, this morning, Insigne was linked to Liverpool. And the Italian journalist that's brought it up is actually pretty well respected. His name is Fabio Santini. I believe he's based in Naples. He actually said, this is regarding Insigne. I said Lorenzo Insigne has asked for a sum equal to €5 million to renew his contract, which is now due to expire in 2022. However, no intention of pleasing him has been offered. He's been offered a 3.5 million. Obviously, this is a yearly figure, obviously, a figure much lower than what he wanted. So there's some disparity there by 1.5 million. And he goes on to say as well that there's strong interest with Liverpool and Atletico Madrid. Now, I don't really know what to make of this, people. The reason I say that is because Lorenzo Insigne obviously is a quality player, but you also have to understand he's 30 years of age as well. So you have to ask yourself, would Liverpool really be after a player that age when we're looking to potentially look for, the person to take over from Mane and Salah and even Firmino? And obviously he's a winger, so he'd either go, obviously he goes into the winger bracket. You got Jota there. Me personally, I would take him because even though he's 30 years of age, if you replace him, say, with a Shaqiri or a Minamino that can come in and do something now, I actually think that's a deal for me personally. If you can get him on the right contract and the right fee, because if his contract does run out in a year's time, do you know what I'm saying? That's not too shabby. And I'm looking at his numbers now, and he had 35 appearances in the league, scoring 19 goals. And you look at that and you think those numbers, if you can put it up in the Premier League, those are some decent numbers. So Insigne, would you be unhappy with Insigne? Let me know what you think, people, in the comments below, because I'll tell you something from now. I think he's a baller. I think he's something, or should I say somebody that we should look at personally. If you're telling me that there's a year left and there's a deal there to be had, then I'm all for it. But we move. Next one to talk about is these three Brazilians right here. That's right, people. Now, David Lynch, big up David Lynch as well, friend of ours on the channel. He's spoken about today in the Liverpool Echo about how these players that you can see on your screen, Fabinho, Alisson, Firmino, and Jordan Henderson and Thiago could potentially miss the game against Norwich. Now, the report goes on to say the possibility of Liverpool being without a number of star men on the opening day of the season has been raised by their progress to the latter stages of international tournaments this summer. Firmino, Alisson Becker and Fabinho are part of the Brazil squad that secured a place in the Copa America final with a win over Peru on Monday. And he also says the Reds are likely to have representation in the showpiece fixture of this summer's European Championship too. Jordan Henderson and obviously Thiago will be hoping that England and Spain can get through their respective semi-final to keep hopes of lifting the trophy alive. Now, listen, I'll say this as well. I think this could be. It's a big thing, isn't it? Like, it's big if these players do miss the start of the season. Obviously, they'll miss pre-season as well, because apparently Liverpool are looking to give them about 3 weeks off minimum. And to be fair, that's what should be expected, because I think Jurgen Klopp has already said it's been a grueling season, and he wants to make sure that these players don't come back and get injured. Just like last season, like you look at last season, our most injury-ravaged season of all time. We don't want to see a repeat of that. So for me, that makes sense to give these guys a rest. I understand they are key players, but I don't want a repeat of last season, and neither do you. So I think it goes about saying they have earned their rest, and good luck to all of them. Obviously, the Brazilian trio of Fab, Thiago, and Ali, obviously beating Peru, and they're through to the finals. And obviously, Jordan Henderson, his team is facing Denmark and I'm going to say his team because that's right, he should be captain. Facing Denmark in the semi-finals, and obviously in the other semi-finals, you got Thiago, who's not playing, or so I say not starting, which is still mad. Against Italy, that's going to be another mouth-watering tie. So good luck to Thiago, man. Hopefully you can bring it home, bro. Just like how, well, I say hopefully because that's a techie one, isn't it? Because if Thiago wins, then Henderson don't win. So put that in. So long as Liverpool lad wins it, I'm happy in it. And last but not least, I want to talk about is this brother right here, Harry Wilson. Another report today has come out regarding, I think it's from Duncan Castle's from the Transfer Window podcast. He says, from what I'm hearing, there's now interest from Porto and Harry Wilson, and it's driven by Sergio Conceição, the coach who led them to the title last season and provided significant success in the Champions League. Now, Harry Wilson, as we know, has been around. He's been around a lot, and every time you think he's going to get a chance in pre-season, it just hasn't happened. Now, he went out on loan first, I think it was the 15-16 season to Crewe Alexander, then a season, and then I think 17-18 to Hull. Then after that, it was Derby, then it was Bournemouth, and then obviously Cardiff last season. And in 37 appearances, he's got 7 goals. This is the thing with Harry Wilson, right? Harry Wilson, I think he's technically good, but for me, he's a player of moments. And I mean, he can take a free kick, I'll tell you that for sure. He's got a cork of a left foot, bro. His left foot is different. I will say that. But here's the thing, Harry Wilson, though. Is he at the level where you need him to kind of take over from, I don't know, like a Salah or Mane? No. But I suppose if you play him at a 10, if Klopp goes to the 4-2-3-1, could he play there? But then I'd say you're better off keeping Shaq, because I think Shaqiri is better than Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson's 24 years of age, needs to play games. As I said before, scored 7 goals in the league for Cardiff. That's not too shabby. I think Liverpool are looking to actively sell him. So for me, you're looking around, I don't know, between 10 to 13 mil from what it looks like that I think he will go for. So, you know, I think it's a shame that he was never really given a chance, but I can kind of understand it. So, do you know what I mean? But again, would you take Harry Wilson over Minamino? Would you? Just asking, putting that question out there for you people. But there you have it, people. It's your boy, man like Matt. It is Kopish. If you haven't already, people, like, share, and subscribe. It's Tuesday. It's a good day. It's the Euro semi-finals. I'll see you again on the next one, people. Take it easy. Peace.